How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. I'm going to trade my skid steer in, so I'm going to take you guys along, but I want to explain why I'm trading, what I'm trading for, and a little more details. All right, so let's go get the skid steer loaded up. But I want to show you something first. Got some new merch out. Guys, that's called Fast. I don't know, Fast Fawn or something. But on the front, we got the Hamiltonville Farm logo, and then on the back, it says, "When you don't need a real mechanic." Hamiltonville Farm. So when you don't need a real mechanic, we're there for you. So go to our website, hamiltonvillefarm.com. It'll have a t-shirt link to it, or there'll be a link below in the description for our merchandise. The actual website is called Farm Focused. So www.farmfocused.com/Hamiltonville Farm. Pick you up one of these new t-shirts when you don't need a real mechanic. All right, let's load up the skid steer. First of all, we got to get the gooseneck hooked up to the old ram. So let's do that right quick. As always, we're using the WaySafe hitch. You can save 15% with HF15 on the WaySafe. If you haven't seen the video of me actually putting that turnover ball in the truck, I had some concerns about it, about, you know, a little slop in it, but I pulled 10,000, 12,000, 14,000 pounds with it so far, and I haven't had any issues with it as far as the actual hitch in the truck itself. I was a little concerned about it, but I have since alleviated those concerns. It's pulling great. I don't think I'll ever do more than, you know, 20,000 pounds or whatever. So anyway, when I do 20,000 pounds, I'll know how much tongue weight I got with my WaySafe hitch, right? All right, let's get the trailer put on. All right, empty, we're sitting at 1,100 pounds of tongue weight empty. So 10%, 15% on your gooseneck is what you want of the total weight. Got that one hooked up. Move this out of the way. Fill up the Bobcat full of fuel. I'll explain that here in a sec. You may be asking yourself, Hank, why are you going to fill up the Bobcat before you trade it? Well, there's a good reason for that. Because I'm actually only trading it for a week or so. Yeah, so I'm going to go to my buddy Drew's place, and you've seen Drew in a couple of videos. He's got a mini excavator, and I'm going to trade him this skid steer with a Brandmanager mulching head on it in exchange for his mini excavator, so that I can do some work with the excavator over the next week or two. So I'll be making some videos about that. It's already so humid. Sweating like crazy in May. But anyway, I told him I would have it greased up, full of fuel, and ready to go so he can do some forestry mulching at his place. Now you guys know how people with borrowing equipment goes, right? There's only, you know, 2 or 3 people I would let borrow my equipment, and Drew's one of them. Drew runs a heavy equipment business for a living, but he doesn't have a forestry mulcher. So I'm going to take the Brandmanager MS548 over there, let him run it for a while, because he's got about an acre or 2 to clear, and I'll just use his mini excavator. So that's why we're so we are trading it. We're just not trading it in for another piece of equipment. So let's get it loaded up and get it on the gooseneck. Get over there, get his excavator, bring it back, and I'll do a little walk around, or I'll try to remember to do a little walk around of the excavator while we're at it and kind of show you. I don't even know. He told me it's the 8,000 pound range, and so we didn't really talk particulars, because I'm going to buy, if I buy a mini excavator, it's going to be the 12,000 pound range, or the 12,000 pound class. So this will at least give me some seat time in a mini excavator for when I want to do some good stuff around, or big stuff around the property here. So let's take the old 45. I still ain't got a daggone name for this truck. Get her turned around here. Let's put the trailer in the shade. That'd probably be a smart thing to do, wouldn't it? I like 45. That's a pretty cool name for a truck. Trying to look at the trailer, get as much shade on the trailer as I can. I think that should be all right. Got her chained down. I mean, we're carrying the trailer and the skid steer. I'm gonna weigh it one day, full of fuel. I'm guessing it's 14.5, somewhere around in there would be my guess. So you want probably 2,200 pounds, something like that. And if you look, I'm about 2,400 pounds. So I'm within the tolerances. Couple hundred pounds. I could have backed it up just a smidgen. I say back it up, drove it forward, rested that forestry mulcher. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think about the forestry mulcher. That's 1,500 pounds. So that's 11.5 plus the trailer. So what do you guys think that is? That trailer's probably 4,000 pounds. So 15.5. What is 15%? What is 15% of 15.5? Let's see here. 15.5 times 0.515, yeah, 2,325 pounds. So I'm about 2,400 pounds on there. So I'm right at the 15%. So again, that Way Safe hitch, man, I'm telling you, they even got one for your bumper as well. A bumper pull, they got drawbars. You can save 15% with HF15. Well, we made it. We had to dodge the cows, but well, if this thing ain't gonna get out of the way, we're gonna have hamburger for lunch. But Drew's over there cleaning up I told him, I said, I didn't wash my skid steer. He's over there cleaning up the Takeuchi. I'll tell you the model number. We'll go over here in a minute, but we'll get this unloaded first. Get this all, we'll park it over there in the shade so it doesn't get hot for him. I'll go over and I'll kind of go over how I run the machine with him. He's a very experienced operator, but each machine is different, so, and he'll do the same for me on that. But then we'll get the trailer disconnected and all that, because we're not going to take the trailer to the next, we're fixing to go shoot another video, so we're kind of splitting some. So anyway, what's that? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got all the tools and stuff?
Raggedy ain't got a cotton corset.
Okay, sure. So we'll be getting the TB135. It's about an 8,000 pound machine. It's got a hydraulic thumb on it, the blade, so everything should be good.
Just dry off.
Yeah, well, we can get it on, we can load it on baby.
Yeah, we'll let it dry
let me
off
show you. Let me show you the way to hold your mouth on this thing.
Okay.
So when you get in, right, my door's been sticking for some reason, so you might have to take this right here and click it down one notch, and then it will close. Yeah, but see, it's been sticking up.
Looks like a brand new latch.
It is, but for some reason.
Didn't you replace the whole door on this machine?
I did.
How'd you end up breaking the last one?
I run a piece of wood through it.
Imagine that.
Yeah. And then the hydraulics. Yeah, I'll let you get in.
Oh yeah, you tell me about it. See.
There's no code, by the way.
You have to do 000.
No code. So you turn yellow on, then green, and then the green, pull your seat bar over. The green is for your lift cylinders and stuff. And then to run the high flow, you have to turn these two on. So where it says max variable, and then high flow. So you press this twice, and then let's see.
Isn't there a button you mash to run so you don't not do the foot controls?
I've already got set that way.
Okay.
It's up here.
All right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, so that top light has to light up, and that light to run the high flow.
And then it's going.
Now this trigger back here is continuous.
So you click on, click off.
Yeah. Or
that
this one
momentary
is momentary, but it doesn't reverse. It only goes.
So what happens if you mash it reverse? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it will only run one way.
Right.
What about these remotes over here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
This trigger.
Nothing. Yeah. That's that trigger and that switch.
Okay.
So if you get it, if you watch this gauge.
That pressure temp.
Yeah, that's pressure. If you watch that, if you get jammed or whatever, it'll just stay right there.
Okay.
And then just cut it off.
I'm sure you can hear that.
You can. And I've got a pry bar down in there. If you're cutting stuff like that beside that that Kia, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Except it's pines too.
It's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, even better. The only problem I have with this is when I get into vines, like I'm talking these kind of vines.
Oh yeah.
And like rubbery little baby yopons or something.
Yopons, yeah.
But once you get past that, and then here's the throttle.
Like a regular any old Bobcat.
That's right. Yeah.
What's the red button down here?
That's hydraulic release.
To hook up. If you need to hook it.
Well, if you cut the engine off and your door won't open, pull that up and it'll set the thing.
It'll drop the boom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that the last one I had was an S250, and it didn't have the pilot controls. Oh yeah. So I had to run it like this.
Oh yeah.
But the bad part about it is your quit working gears out here.
Yeah.
So I kind of would, if I get that one jammed in here, it just ain't coming out.
That's funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So everybody be like, man, that guy, he runs that skid steer good, but when he gets to the truck, it's all over the place.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I had to send it on to somebody else.
The air blows. It blows cold, but it doesn't blow a lot.
And that's a demo door, isn't it?
Yeah. You can. Yeah, it's whatever the polycarbonate.
Did you break the door with this implement here?
Yeah.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Everybody I know that's run them says you might as well, when you buy one, go ahead and get the demo door.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So he'll have to give me when we load this thing up. He'll give me a crash course on this, and then we've got some stumps we're going to dig out, and then again we're going to try that perimeter road down into the swamp where the skid steer don't work.
You like the high sides?
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
The short gate.
Yep, I sure do.
The truck would be a whole lot better if it was white though, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't be hot for sure.
Well and dirty. And this is the same trailer you had?
Yeah.
It looks good too.
Watch your ears, little girl.
Depending on his trailer, might need to ring your bell.
Alright, get out of the way.
You like my Harbor Freight hat, Hank?
Yeah, I noticed it. Where you going? Had to do some maneuvering around his little oak trees got planted there. So we're back. We went and filmed a Unimog Will It Start video. So you'll be seeing that coming out either after this video or it's already come out before this video. So now we're gonna load up this machine. I'm gonna get a quick once over and we'll load it up and then get back to the house.
Hey. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I had this machine at Bridge Creek not that long ago. I was taking out some small trees and kind of clearing a little path. And I was pulling on this, pulling on a tree, and this thing's strong for its size. It's no doubt the strongest 35, without a doubt, in this class. And I'd pull on the tree and it was dragging the machine to it. I'm like, golly, it didn't look like it was that big or tough. What it was is she was in my lap. When I was going to pull on it, she was pushing it. She was dragging the machine. Right, hand me that cat.
Yeah.
The only thing.
Oh, here comes the disclaimer.
Yes. The only thing that keeps this machine from being fully like a brand new one.
Yeah.
Aside from the blade is busted or up, it still works great. I thought about replacing it, but it's not worth it to me because it still pushes good. It's either the swing gear's got a little bit of wear on it, or the relief valve for the swing brake. When you get up there, you'll notice that when you swing, it doesn't smooth stop.
Okay.
It'll overshoot it a little bit, but after you run it for about 15 minutes, you'll compensate for it. And changing the swing gear is not for the faint of heart.
No.
Nothing on it leaks. Let's look at the fluids and filters. Air filter cap does not want to stay on for some reason. What's the date on that engine, or that?
22, October 22.
Yeah, so it was serviced not too terribly long ago. This don't want to stay on for some reason. I don't know why. I tried taping it, whatever.
I check the fluids every day.
Yeah, I was just gonna look at them. That's been recent. Hydraulic before the sight glass is right here. I thought it didn't work when I got the machine. Turns out it was just empty. The red bubble.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's full. And to add, it's through these things, so it's not convenient to add.
Yeah, well, hopefully I won't.
Yeah, but hop up there, Mike. I'll show you.
Let's swap places, Cora.
You know how to operate it, but you come down here. What's nice about this machine compared to competitors is you can get on the machine from either side. You got little lift arms on each side that come up. Yeah, you can get on or off of it from either side. The battery light not flash and idle right now. But once you get it revved up, that's the blade.
Okay.
Throttle is inside the little thing.
This one?
Yep. That's what the button here is, the lights on the machine. Lift it upward. Regular up and down, in and out. The button on the track control, that's for your track speed.
Oh, okay.
And
this way?
I usually, you want me to load it?
No, I'll load it. But which way do you want the blade?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I put the blade up front. It's got a long dovetail. This is a problem. When I unload it, I swing the boom around, put the bucket on the ground.
You can sit on the gooseneck. Where the gooseneck? On the ball.
Yeah, it's between 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, but bring the boom in and boom it all the way down. Not bring that thumb up. All right, now boom it down. Bring your thumb up. Yeah, the teeth on this bucket will catch the blade, so you're going to boom out a little bit. Sit your blade down. Now you can bring your teeth, you can curl the bucket up and put the bucket all the way in. That's good. Curl your bucket up.
Hold on a sec, let me.
Sure. Take time.
I'll get there, hold on.
Yeah. Pick it up and boom out.
Pick it up.
Now boom it out a little bit and curl it. There you go. Now curl it even.
Alright. Let me give myself some more room.
Sure, man. Take your time. We're on your dog. Now, bring it all the way down. And see, you're lower than the cab there, so you can rest it right there.
How's that? Good?
I hold it like that. You can lay it down and touch it. Now it's resting on the ground. You're good.
Huh? We're good?
All right, now everybody's favorite part, change binders.
So, how do you... I've got more chains and binders.
No, I mean, I usually use 2, but per law, you should use more than that. You should use 4, and then actually 5.
So are you going to the D-ring in there?
Sometimes I do, but it's hard because of the angle.
Where do you want me to go is what I'm asking.
I do it. Sometimes I go without it. Depends on my energy level and chain it back. And sometimes I just run it over the track. In the front, I always just throw it over the blade. Yeah, honey. In a little while, I'll crank it up for you. You can drive it.
I got it.
Want to move this back so it feels straight? I went to this one so it'll pull some.
Okay, sure.
Take all your slack. Well, I can take it up here with this. It don't matter. Here. tension, but it was just the grease fit was loose, and I tightened it up, and that's fine. If you're working in some really thick, nasty clay, it'll get into the sprocket, and the sprockets have some wear on them, and it'll want to throw the track. But if the track comes off, it's easy to put on. One you can do it by yourself. I sure can.
Let me get the batteries out of your truck.
Yep. Back?
Yes, sir, beside the sugar can.
Was it in Madison where we got so hot working on that loader, starting it?
Where's Madison?
It's where we went and fired that old Caterpillar loader up, that non-articulate
Yeah,
loader.
that's it. Man, it was hot. I'm going home.
Yeah, what else you got to do tonight?
I'm gonna throw some groceries down my neck, then I'm going home.
You're gonna get some air conditioning for a little while, and then work with this, play with this a little this afternoon.
Probably.
Yeah, well, enjoy it, man. Have fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool little tractor, that's for sure.
Let me know when you're ready to swap that week 2.
Yeah, whenever. That thing's been sitting for about 2 weeks now. It's not like, I mean, I have 3 excavators. I had a big backhoe there, and
if you got any questions about it, just let me know.
Sure.
It should be good to go.
Absolutely, same with that one. Yeah, it drips a little bit of fluid from that thumb cylinder, but other than that, it's tight.
I'll check it every day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't need to do that.
So, well, I will, though.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Thank you, Hank. If y'all need anything, holler at me.
Thank you.
3 hours later.
right, basically, you know, you've seen me work with a forestry mulcher. I'm a lot better than John over at Upstate Brush Control. Now I've got an excavator. I'm pretty much better than Chris over at Let's Dig 18. If you don't believe me, just ask me. I'll tell you. I don't know if my editor is going to leave that in there or not. But anyway, hey, you know, we got, this is, hopefully I can get a lot of work done this week and get some seat time in it, and just learn the controls, the functions of an excavator, because I want to eventually own one for the property. And you know, these things are so handy. Oh my goodness, they're so handy. Could I have done that with a tractor and a backhoe? Yeah, but that, even with my lack of experience, that took me what, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. And so doing it with a backhoe on a tractor, or pushing it over with a tractor or something like that, still would have been 20, 25, 35 minutes. So we're going to get this down into the woods. We're going to do a lot of work with it, take a lot of videos while we have it for the week or two. And I think we even have a project that is not excavator related that we're going to be using it for. So make sure you get your notification bell turned on, check that stuff out. We appreciate you guys watching. Take care. God bless you guys.